Blackstone Audio presents Real Sexy by Megan March. Read for you by Elena Wolf and Sebastian York. 1. Ripley. 20 years earlier.
I ain't going nowhere with you.
My father shouted the slurred words at the officer who walked into the fishbowl only hours after Mama's body had been taken away. I sat huddled in a corner, a pink wood and plastic guitar clutched in my arms. I didn't play it because Mama told me not to when Pop was around. It made him mad. But he was already mad, and Mama was gone. A few hours ago, I needed to pee. I wasn't supposed to be down in the bar while people were there, unless Pop had me doing chores. But the bathroom upstairs wasn't working right. I tiptoed down the stairs, hoping he wouldn't catch me before I slipped into one of the stalls behind the door marked Cowgirls and Mermaids. Except I never made it to one of the stalls. The dingy gray tile floor that I was in charge of mopping was stained dark red with a puddle around Mama. "Mama?" I whispered, even though I knew she wouldn't answer. She was so quiet, so still. A man lay face down beside her in another dark puddle. The man who gave me the guitar, and he didn't move either. I didn't know where the hysterical screaming was coming from until Pearl, one of the bar regulars I like to pretend was my gran, burst into the bathroom, nearly plowing me over. "Oh, sweet Jesus! Whip, get out of here! You shouldn't see this!" she gagged before shoving me out the door. But I'd already seen it, and I might have been only 9, but I wasn't an idiot. Mama was dead. The man was dead. And now the police thought Pop had something to do with it. The bar cleared out as soon as word got around why there was a kid screaming in the bathroom. Or maybe it was the way I'd run out yelling, "Mama's dead!" Either way, all the people pushed each other to get out of the bar, even as Pop hollered that they hadn't paid their tabs. Now Pop's face was red as he argued with the policeman.
You don't have a choice, Mr. Fisher. We're taking you in for questioning. Don't worry. Your sister-in-law will stay with your daughter.
Like an afterthought, Pop glanced over at me in the corner, as if just remembering I existed. Aunt Laurelyn stood a dozen feet away with my cousin Brandy wrapped around her waist. She was only 6, but she was as mean as any 11-year-old I'd ever met. I didn't have any Barbies left because of her. She'd popped their heads off or cut their hair and drawn on them with markers. When I complained to Mama, she told me I had to share because Brandy didn't have it as good as I did. Her clothes were my worn-out hand-me-downs, and her kids were gray instead of the original white.